Hello and welcome, viewers. You're watching From the Docks News. I'm Todd Show. Here's tonight's top stories. Morehead City is beginning to prepare for their annual Big Rock Marlin Tournament coming up in a few days. Tourists are beginning to flood into nearby beaches. Statistics show that this year's numbers were indeed high over Memorial Day weekend. Good for the local economy. Fort Macon Coast Guard Station is nearing the end of its buoy tender boat repair stage and is said to set sail in the coming weeks. Police are on the lookout for suspected serial cell phone throwers known to throw phones out the windows of moving cars at pedestrians. If this happens, make sure to notify an officer by calling them using either of the cell phones. I guess yours or the one that you inherited from getting hit out the car. Anyway, not the point. Local scientists at CMAST Center are finishing up their time here in Morehead City. Locals say it's sad to see them go. Well, that's all that we have now for your weather.
I hope y'all been having a glorious day. I'm Jemima and you're watching the weather right now. As you can see, it's sunny, it's great. You gotta get your butt down here, sit in this sand because it's fantastic. But I say, look, you got some clouds that are starting to build over here. That's because we're in a low pressure system, okay? And the high pressure is gonna bring all them clouds over in here, and it's gonna storm, it's gonna rain. So that's what's gonna happen at the beach, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain all over your parade, so you better just be ready for that. When it gonna rain? Heck if I know, okay? That's what the radar's for, that's what sticking your head out of windows for. That's all I gotta say about that.
And now over to Buck with your fishing report.
Okay, well, we have a doozy for you today. I've been talking with the fishermen over here with the report. Looks like the marlin are in pretty good, but the bite's not too hot already. But as for the mahi and the wahoo, woo, they're going fast. Now, if you think you're gonna catch some flounder, well, you bet you will. Now, as for the shrimp too, they're filling up all the nets, so you better get yours down at the local market because they're flying off the shelves faster than cold milk in a southern snowstorm. Well, that's all that we have here for you today, folks. Remember, stay away for those crabs because they're real humdinger-doo, pain in the bazoo. That's all that I have. Signing off.
Thanks so much, Buck. Now we go to Fred out in the field. Today on Fieldwork Fridays. Hello and welcome, viewers. I'm Fred, and today we're in wonderful Morehead City, North Carolina, here at NC State CMAST Center. This week we're exploring 9 scientists as they go on a field course through NC State's Marine Science program. It's labeled as MEA 459. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Now, before the scientists came here to do scientific data and experiments and all, they took more observational data by cruising through North Carolina's long barrier island chains. So they started up around Manio and Currituck and worked their way down through Duck, Kitty Hawk, so on and so forth, all the way down here to Morehead City. They learned about erosion, they learned about inlets, they learned about weather processes, what happens. They learned about dunes, and we've even hiked a few of the lighthouses along the way. So we're going to go ahead and show you some of that stuff right Alright, we're out on the dock here at CMAST, and wow, what a beautiful location. We have the sound right behind me here. The 9 student scientists have been currently working on a lot of activities out here. They've been doing some phytoplankton tows. We've learned about the wave energy, how it's dispersed through the grass. We've learned a lot about the macro species here and just the biodiversity, and a lot of students have said that they've enjoyed a lot of time out here. We're out here at the loading docks now, where the students will get their gear before they go out on cruises, research cruises, and I'll be completely honest, the weather has not been on their side this trip. It's been amazing how much they've been able to overcome and conquer. It's almost like a hurricane has been here daily. It's been crazy and rainy, but on other days it's been fantastic and sunny. So we're going to go ahead and show you some of the cruises that we did and some of the stuff that we found on them. Okay, so we're at our first location here where the 9 scientists through the program were taking some samples. We were doing macro work where they were looking at fish, crabs, anything that they could find in these drag nets that we were using. And so it's a really neat area because you've got these kind of jetties over here, and they are really rich in mussels and stuff of that sort. You also have the grasses, and we were able to look, through all the processes right here just behind the CMAST Center. Hey guys, we're out here on the beautiful Beaufort docks as the sun's setting. Right now we're looking for clev liner, and we're also using the YSI to measure some of the water qualities. We got my mates here. We have Cassidy, we also have Brittany, and they're doing a fantastic job. Now, a few more secondary things that we've seen happening off of these docks here with the student scientists is we've seen them deploy some YSI to get some measurements off of that. We've not only seen the phytoplankton tows, we've also seen use of a radiometer. We've looked at so many things off of this dock. It's such an active area. It's a really great place to start research before they go out on the research cruises on the RV Capricorn. We're here out on the dune right now. We're looking. We have Cassidy, we have Brittany again, and everyone else is down there doing other transects. We're doing vegetation surveys today, right now on the coastal dunes, as you can see. So right now we're finding our 50-meter mark so that we can work through and determine each location that we're going to take the vegetation survey. So stay tuned for that. That's all that we have for you folks on Fieldwork Fridays. I'm Fred. Have a great one. Viewers, I do apologize. We are going to have to end early tonight because apparently there's a pet enchilada that has now run amok in our studio. So without further ado, I'm Todd Show, signing off. Thanks for watching.